The general was inspecting his guns, while the guard nearby was goofing around, and in the next moment...
Why'd you do that?
What did you say?
But Cage didn't flinch at all.
No, you're gonna have to buy it. It's a used gun. How can I sell a used gun?
That's a good one.
This was the courage and boldness of the world's top arms dealer. The general was greatly impressed by him, and in the end, the deal was successfully closed. In 1995, Liberia in Africa was constantly engulfed in war. Cage moved among the various warlords, establishing long-term partnerships with them. His business grew bigger and bigger, and he was shipping goods to Africa almost every day. Everything had been going smoothly, until one day he ran into Interpol's patrol. They ordered him to land at a nearby airport for inspection. Cage immediately realized how serious the situation was. If his cargo was discovered, his life as he knew it would be over. He quickly ordered the pilot to make an emergency landing in a small village. Then he opened the cabin door, handed a gun to a villager, and shouted loudly, "Weapons, free of charge."
Help yourselves!
At that time in Africa, firearms were more valuable than gold. The villagers went absolutely crazy. Some grabbed guns, some snatched grenades, and others even carried entire crates home. Cage didn't care at all. It was nothing to him. Soon, the entire plane's cargo was gone. By the time Interpol arrived, only an empty shell of a plane remained. Lacking evidence, they couldn't make an arrest, though they had the authority to detain Cage for 24 hours. During that time, the enthusiastic villagers showed how to disassemble a plane with their bare hands, leaving nothing but a pile of frames. He didn't even get the tires back. When the officers returned the next day, they had no choice but to let him go. Back at the hotel, Cage found the general already waiting for him. The general had tracked down the informant, Cage's competitor, Jack. The general handed Cage a gun, telling him to take Jack out. But Cage was a businessman, not a killer. He didn't want blood on his hands. The general shoved the gun into his hand and then pulled the trigger himself. This was Cage's first time killing someone, and only then did he realize the true brutality of war. That night, Cage went alone to a bar, trying to drown himself in alcohol to forget what had happened earlier that day. After returning home, he decided to leave the arms business and pursue legitimate trade. But the good times didn't last long. The general came to the US to find him, hoping Cage could supply some equipment. Cage insisted he was now a legitimate businessman. The general didn't waste words. He slipped a diamond into Cage's hand. Faced with such a huge incentive, Cage wavered. He planned to finish just one last job and then quit. Yet unexpectedly, things went wrong.